fishy folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today an unboxing. Thanks to my good friend Keith at KJE Aquatics. I got a care package from the distributors of Dr. Bassleer's food. Now Dr. Bassleer's food is it's a great food. I've talked about it before. I've had my issues with their packaging, but there's a workaround for that, which I'm gonna explain to you. But essentially, companies know that when they send me something, they're going to get an honest review. And this company, I love their food, and they decided to send me a care package. Now, Dr. Bassleer's food, like I said, you can buy it at KJE Aquatics. It's not that popular yet in the United States, but it's gaining momentum. I see a lot of people on Facebook talk about it when people ask, what should I feed my fish? Like, I mean, there's a billion things you can feed your fish. Come on. So here is the packing list. Holy crap, they sent me a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like they sent me 36 bottles of food. That's a lot of food. I mean, I have 60 tanks, so, you know, oh gosh. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, look, let me just show you. That's what they sent me. Maybe we'll raffle some of this off or give it away. Live stream. Speaking of live stream, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and of course the notification bell, so you know if I do go live. Alright, this is Chlorella, extra large Chlorella, and this is probably for my plecos. So here's what happened. Here's the whole story, folks. Keith contacted the distributor and said, listen, we need to do some marketing. You have great food, I got a guy. And they're like, who's your guy? And he's like, my guy is Mike, check him out. And so they through some email conversations, I let them know I breed plecos and guppies in my fish room, and that's the food I'm looking for, food for those fish. And so I'm pretty sure that this, because it's extra large, is for the plecos. So Keith or whomever, Chlorella, I'm guessing that's for the plecos. All right, what else? Green. Large green. I have green here, actually. Here's the workaround. Oh no, this isn't green. This is the baby nano. So here's the workaround, folks. These little jars, they come with these little tiny spoons that are a complete waste. And my big sausage fingers can't fit in here to easily distribute food, especially to 60 tanks. One tank, I would make it work, but 60, not so much. So I had pretty much stopped buying it. And Keith is like, don't be a dummy, I'll fix it for you. He sent me a Deli Cup, of course with a nice label on it, so that it's easy to feed, which, you know, I love the Deli Cups. I use them in my kitchen, I use them in the fish room, I use them in the garden, I use them everywhere. I love the Deli Cups. Link down below. And anyway, this is the nano, the baby nano, which I love. It's perfect for guppy fry and adult guppies and everything. But here's the workaround. All right, so we got that. What else do we have? We have some medium green and large green. Medium and large green. Wow, there's a lot of food here. Then we have some Forte medium and GSE Moringa. I gotta look and see what this stuff is for. I've actually never even heard of this one, GSE Moringa. And then one more is left. Aloe. Ooh, aloe. It's nice for my skin. Medium aloe. Now their sizes are a little misleading. We'll say that. Because you would think medium would be like a 3 or 4 mil pellet, right? No. Medium is 0.5 to 0.8 millimeters. That's pretty small. So that's the thing about Dr. Bassleer. Their sizing is a little off. So it says it on the package. It says what it is. So all the mediums are the same. I'm fine. But large is 0.3 to 0.5 inches for fish bigger than 2 inches. That's what it says right on the package. And so this says medium, and it's 0.2 to 0.3, sorry, 0.02 to 0.03 inches for fish bigger than 0.4 of an inch. Right, so it says it right on the package, which is great. Unfortunately, I'm fine. Most people in the United States probably don't even know what 0.4 of an inch is. So they probably think 0.4 of an inch is, anyway. It's a joke for another video. Alright, I'm going to take care of this box. I'm going to open some of this stuff and show you what it is and feed it to the gups and the plex. Stand by. Well, alright, fishy folks, welcome back. So I don't look like a complete moron. I did do some research just now. I printed a bunch of stuff out from Dr. Bassleer's website, which is bassleer.com. I'll put a link down below so you can check it out. And so first I want to talk about the Biofish Food Forte, which is this one. She sent me the medium size 0.5 to 0.8 millimeter for fish bigger than about 1 centimeter. And so yes, I'm going to read this so I make sure I get it right, and I'm probably going to skip over the big words because I'm not that bright. So an occasional feeding cure with Dr. Bassleer's Biofish Food Forte is recommended for long-term fish health. In addition to the high-value components in Dr. Bassleer's Biofish Food, Dr. Bassleer's Biofish Food Forte contains the immune system stimulators, citrus fruit pulp, high-value glucanes, as well as yeast and algae extracts. It supports the development of healthy intestinal flora and helps to prevent disease. That's prevent disease. A 10-day feeding cure with Dr. Bassleer's Biofish Food Forte is most useful for specific stress situations such as disease, transport, and restocking. Regular use once every 3 to 4 weeks is also recommended. So basically what this is telling me is when I get an import order in, the first 10 days, they're going to get this Biofish Food Forte. Then I have all the other, information, 100% natural food. Helps protect your fish against infectious and common diseases. 52% protein, we love that. Now it says do not feed your fish this on a permanent basis. This is 10 days or once a month, something like that. So that's the Forte. Then we have the Chlorella, which is algae. I knew it was algae. Here, it's this one. And this is a high quality vegetable fish food, and it's a premium granulated food that has all natural components required for well balanced feeding, and here combined with freshwater algae, Chlorella, a word I can't pronounce, Periendosia. This algae contains carotenoids like lutein and astaxanthin, antioxidants, essential unsaturated fatty acids like omega-3s, vitamins, and important trace elements. So this is good for live bearers and plecos, vegetarians, also shrimp and some other marine fish as well, they says. Then I got this Biofish Food Aloe, which I've never even heard of before. And to be honest, I don't really look at like this kind of stuff usually. So the aloe is obviously it's you rub it on your skin, it makes your skin look nice. But Dr. Bassleer's Biofish Food with the healthy plant aloe vera mixed into the fish food contains valuable enzymes, amino acids, mono and polysaccharides, minerals, and bioflavonoids. That sounds so made up, but it's not. Especially the high proportion of Specimen helps your fish to protect against skin parasites such as ick and regenerate the skin. So here's my plan, folks. I'm going to use the Forte in the beginning of quarantine, and then if I see any issues like Calmanaris to help them heal from that rotting flesh, I'm going to definitely use the aloe. So I'm really glad she sent me this. Now we all know Calmanaris is deadly, and I've had it in my fish room before. I've cured it. I've had to nuke complete tanks, like my 90-gallon. That's my first real instance with it that I knew about. I had it in another tank from an import order from an importer I don't use anymore, specifically because of that order. I've come to realize that it's everywhere, but as long as your fish aren't that stressed, they should be okay. They need to be healthy and not stressed. So that's what I'm working on now. A stress-free environment. I play a lot of Beethoven classical music here to help keep everybody... No, just saying. Anyway. What else did I get? I got the GSE Moringa. Now, GSE is grapefruit seed extracts and moringa leaves. I don't know what that is, but Biofish Food Premium granulated with extra nutriments, 5% grapefruit seed extracts, and 5% moringa leaves. Grape seed extract is disinfecting the intestine and neutralizing harmful bacteria, and moringa is giving the extra nutritional added value for good growth. Sounds like a good fish food. And then finally, the Biofish Green, which is one of their more common ones. It has the Chlorella algae and morning leaf fine powder, and it's a vegetarian food, great for Malawian Tanganyika cichlids, plecos, algae eaters, shrimp, koi, and live bearers. So that's what I got. Now here's what I did, folks. I got my deli cups from upstairs, and I used my Brother P-Touch label maker, and I made labels, and I'm going to put them all in here. So which one is this? This is the aloe. Now I think one of these big jars fits in this small deli cup, but let me just show you why I don't like the containers. The packaging, it sucks. So look, right, this is not bad when you have it full, but when it's half full and my hand doesn't go all the way in there, and there's usually a spoon, but I don't see a spoon in here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, one of these fits perfectly in this deli cup. But look at this spoon. Now this spoon is nice if you have one tank, right? You can just go over, boop, done. But when you have 60 tanks, it's hard to get the spoon in and out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep the spoon in here, but I just go by every tank and, you know, do. All right. Very important with fish food. Make sure it stays tightly sealed, and then you got to write the date that you open it. You'd think I would have been prepared with my Sharpie, but today is the 21st. It's Friday. You'll see this on Saturday probably. 5/21. Why do you write the date? Well, it's good to know, first of all, how long it takes you to use fish food so you can have an idea. But also, after a few months, it kind of loses its nutritional value. I don't know scientifically how long, but just like any other food, it does go bad. Plus, in a fish room or near your fish tank where everyone stores their fish food, it's a little more humid. Every time you open and close it, some of that humidity gets trapped. So it's just a good idea to know how old it is. All right? All right, what's next? Let's put that over there. All right, we have the green. Now, I've already had green. See, this is what Keith sent me. He's so lovable, that young guy. Love him. Anyway, I'm going to put the green in here. You probably don't need to see me open all these and put them in the container. So go ahead, refill your snack and beverage. Or stay. Let's just stay. So green obviously has a little bit more green color. They all come with that little tiny spoon, which again, if you have one tank, probably isn't bad, but for me, not so good. Keith's deli cups aren't as robust as my deli cups. Maybe he's reused his, or he just bought the cheap ones, but mine are better, I'm just saying. 5/21. All right. I'm dying to open the grape seed extract one to see what it's like. Now she sent a small cans of this. I don't know if that's because that's what she had in stock or whatever, but ooh, they all kind of look the same. So this is, let's just go over, this is the 0.5 to 0.8 millimeter, and I'm gonna see if if you can see this. I don't know if your guys are gonna be able to see this, but it's kind of the size, right? You can see that, right? So there's a couple pellets there. Perfect for guppies. Guppies, other live bearers, probably juvenile cichlids, angels, that kind of thing. I mean, it is what it is. It's a good size for me, and that's kind of why she sent it to me. So, all right, what size? That was 0.5 to 0.8. Put these garbage over there. What size is this? 0.5 to 0.8. Oh, so this is bigger. This is the Chlorella. Sorry, not Chlorella. I don't even know what Chlorella is. I'm thinking of where the Millennium Falcon was made. Chlorella. That's not right. Was it made there, or is that the company? Answer that below. Anyway, Chlorella, which is an algae. I know I sound like an idiot, but it's just me. I am an idiot. Handsome, but an idiot. So these are much bigger pellets. What is it? 1.2 to 16 millimeter. So you can see these are much bigger. Can you see? Much bigger. You really can't see that because they roll, because they're more round. So I don't know if they sink or not. Let's see if they sink. They sure do. So that'll be great for plecos. Now these little cans, I'm probably going to go through this quite quickly because I do have a lot of plecos. Now there's a bunch stuck to the bottom of the container, which is kind of odd. So no, it's the powder from shipping probably. It kind of broke some up, so the powder was just sticking. So yeah, I just scared the bejesus out of those fish, knocking it on the side. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. All right, and then we have the Forte left. This is 0.5 to 0.8, so this is regular size for guppies. It's probably the size that I recommend for your adult guppies. Even fry, it's really not too big for fry. And the thing about fry, folks, is they like to graze. Actually, all guppies like to graze, but fry especially. So if you have a bigger pellet, especially if it sinks, as it sinks, they'll you know, pick at it all day, kind of like me and chips and stuff. But you know. All right, fishy folks, I'm all done packing. I'm gonna feed the Chlorella to my pleco tanks, and I'll show you what that's like. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, this is a regular bristlenose, brown bristlenose tank. Also has half black red rose guppies in it. I fed kelp wafers from Northfin this morning. You can see there's still some left, so I don't know if they're gonna actually eat. They might be full. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, the guppies seem to really like it, which is nice. So I can put this into, you know, breeding tanks, and the guppies that, the baby guppies, the fry, they'll graze all day on it. But you can see the plecos already starting to go for it. All right, it looks like this is a hit in this tank. I'm going to feed one more food, and I think that is going to be the GSE, the grapeseed extract food. Let's pick another tank. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, this is my Albino Dumbo Mosaic tank. I am just about sold out of these. I think about half these guys are already sold. There's probably about, I don't know, 8 pair in here left. And what I'll probably do is figure out what's sold and then bring the rest over to the swap meet this weekend. I don't even think I talked about that in this video. The Lehigh Valley Aquarium Society is having a swap meet. I will be there. My good friend Mike from the Bulgarian green angelfish guy who just had a baby, congratulations, will be there selling his high quality angelfish, as well as many other vendors. I think there's about 25 different vendors. The event is free to get in, so come on, visit us. I'll put information here for you. And if you want to pre-order anything and save on shipping, just order it on the website. Use no shipping. We'll pick up for your shipping method, and I'll bring it to you. All right, so let's feed some of this grapeseed extract. This stuff, I imagine, is pretty much floating, and I guess it'll probably sink after a minute, which is what happens. I bet the plecos go after. There's 2 juvenile plecos in here. There was one, and all of a sudden a second one appeared. I'm assuming it was stuck to a filter that I moved over, but these guys seem to be liking it. These 2 in the front, these 2 males. The rest of the guppies are kind of in the back of the tank. They seem to like it pretty nice, pretty well, so that's good. I'm excited for all this new food. I like to feed my fish high quality food. There's a lot of different foods out there. Some people swear by it. Some people say, oh, if they like to eat it, it must be good for you. Well, I like to eat bacon, and we all know what happened almost 1 year ago. So, yeah, just because they like it doesn't mean it's good for them. So, anyway, these guys are starting to smell it and come up front, and the plecos on the bottom are also eating what fell to the bottom of the tank. So, folks, that does it for my Dr. Bassleer unboxing. I stand by the food. I've always liked it. I don't like their packaging. They know that. But there's a workaround. We have the Deli Cups. Thank you to Keith for thinking of that. So, guys, any comments or questions, let me know down below, and have a great day. Which ones do you, what do you want to see me feed? Food? Wow. And hopefully that'll help them stay more healthy. You know, then I have all the All right, fishy folks, I got a box from a food distributor. You guys know I do a lot of reviews here, and the things that I really support, I just talk about pretty much every video. That's dumb. Well, alright, fishy folks, so I don't look like a completal? I don't even know what completal is. Well, alright, fishy folks, so I don't look like a complete moron. I did do some research on their website, I think it's drbasleers.com. I'll put a link down below. I should probably know what their website is.